Well, hello everyone. It turned out my last attempt at this was corrupted. So I'm going to, instead of the iPhone, I'm going to shoot this on the $40 burner phone. I love this little phone. Well, I digress. Now, I've been out partying for 3 days, to kind of give you some context. When I uploaded on Thursday last, I traded a few comments here and there, waited on someone, and I left. So, I had a 3-day partying binge, first time in a very long time. And apparently I was in many people's thoughts. Because Catfish Calypso says, "Well, Stinky, it ain't rained. Looking lying-ass bitch boy, it rained all Saturday, and we had tornadoes, so..." I uploaded Thursday, and it rained Saturday, and somehow I lied about it not having rained when it hadn't rained until Saturday. I mean, she must be on some really good shit, that's all I gotta say. I mean, I'm guessing she may have watched that day or some stupid. I mean, it rained here for an hour Saturday. She's in a different part of the state. And a different part of reality, evidently. Yes, and she also said, "Oh, and does Kentucky Fish and Wildlife know you're dumping raw human waste into Bent Creek? Try me. You know people high up. Well, I bet I know people higher than your stinking ass bitch boy. In my opinion, your cats don't look healthy." My cats are fine. And she's going to report me, saying that I'm dumping raw human waste into Bent Creek. Well, Roger knows these kind of drama cows, and they like to threaten. And I knew they would. I knew they would. They would turn it into some kind of threat. There is no fucking place as Bent Creek. I made it up. I shot a promo for Coachisms if he wants to use it at Bent Creek Subdivision. That was the creek near it. It has a different name. I don't know what it was off the top of my head. I looked it up before this video because I was just curious. I'm not going to tell you what it is either. Hello, Richella. Yes, look at my healthy, lovely, shiny Richella. Yes, just look at my healthy Richella, who is still just a baby. I mean, my quote, sickly cats, and I mean, this cat is not 6 months old. And her huge, her bigger than her one brother. Now her other brother's got the big gene too. So yes, there is no such place as Bent Creek, and I really, really hope that she reported me. Because if she did, she just humiliated herself. Just like I set up, them for Coachism's program, I set them up here. And I'll do that every fucking time. And they'll fall for it every single time because that catfish lives with a hook in her mouth. I mean, they are so, and they think they're going to scare me. I mean, I'm desensitized to fear. I mean, and you think you're going to intimidate me? I mean, the thing is they're projecting, though, because they're so deluded. And, obviously, Catfish Calypso has some serious problems. And she don't know Thursday from Saturdays. She has another one. She says, "Well, looky, and get over here." They need to use nouns. Now, see, that's another problem with her and Shannon. They need to use nouns. My mother had that issue. And I'd explain to her, that if you don't use a noun, you sound like a crazy bag lady. But Shannon said, never try to troll a better troll. You'll be making videos about them while looking like the thirsty pig you are. Like I say, no noun, that could have been about me, and obviously I trolled them a lot better because I shot that video in Somerset with the catfish the day I did my walk, planning all of this, because I knew I would go down to that creek and I knew they would turn some of that image and try to threaten me, because Catfish Calypso and the bag lady only have two modes: call you names and try to threaten you. Well, in third grade, the sticks and stones thing, after third grade, or during third grade, you can say whatever you want. It's not going to bother me. You're just showing how stupid you are. And if they ever think they're going to get ahead of me, they're wrong. And I don't talk about it. My father was very well connected. And I know all of his dirty secrets. And I know a lot of other dirty secrets too. But, I keep them secrets. My father was a naughty human being. Yes, he was. I just have to laugh at her, I set this all up, and, like I say, it's when Thursday I was done, I went out partying. I was gone. It rained a little bit. I got about 30 gallons of water on the deck, to get me through till the next rain, and I'm living my best life. I've been partying with the McCoys, and they want to complain about me. Wait till they get to meet a McCoy. Yep. It's going to be hilarious for me. They want to complain about me. Just you wait. I almost shot alive the other day, but, he said, let's party. And I said, okay. So, we had fun, and we went across town, and we partied with everyone there was to party with. And then some. And I even looked up the lovely and beautiful Desiree. Oh, God. Lovely and beautiful Desiree. I'm not meaning to dig at Rich Life, but, Desiree is better than anything Rich Life has. When I was sitting here just a little while ago, I looked up her mug shot and took a screenshot at it, and she had no makeup on, and I do have to say that with no makeup on at all and no catfish, she's definitely better than anything in the Boit. And she's an interesting woman. Very interesting woman. And I always treated her with the utmost respect. And before I had seizures, she and I used to party together all the time. We know each other quite well, and no, I've never paid for it, and no, I would never have to. Nope. But, one of her side careers is as a lady of the night. And that's why I won't give you any more information other than, her name's just Desiree. And she's the lovely and beautiful Desiree. And oh my God, she is absolutely lovely. But, she has issues, and most of us have issues, but we won't talk about them here because her life is her life, and it be private. So, she's going to be one of my partying buddies, and then some. Oh, lovely Desiree. But, Catfish Calypso, she don't even show herself on her lives. Issues? Evidently. But, they can keep lying and I'll keep knocking it out of the park. Like I said, I've been here all day. That video that I posted earlier, I wanted to answer that in the comments, but I didn't want to give it away. That was taken Monday. Yep. And then, like I said, Thursday I went out and partied until today, and partied here, and the crowd left, and I'm here, and I hope they don't come back soon. Let's say that, because I need to catch a nap, because I've been up for a few days. And you can't tell it, because that's just the way I am. I've got an incredible endurance, but to be honest, I'm kind of on the tired side, so I think I'm going to catch about a 2-hour nap, and then I'm going to get up, and probably someone will show up here, because the weather's gorgeous. And during this time of year, when the weather first turns gorgeous, my place is a happening place, because everyone wants to come here and fish. For fish, not catfish. Though there are catfish in the pond. But they don't use filters. They're honest catfish. So, I beat these two little monsters again. They think they're a great troll. I set it up all along. Oh God, I hope she called them. I hope so. I hope she called and said, I'm dumping raw sewage into Big Creek. Anything here gets composted. I mean, please do. Because a bucket in a barn stall is not contaminating any groundwater. And a side note, back in 2015, I mucked all of the stalls, and that sucked. Because the individuals that owned the property before never had done it. So, I had about 5 feet of horse and cow poop. And I mucked it. And that was my big 2015 chore the summer before I started having seizures. Every year I try to do one big chore. And that was it. So, I have to laugh at them. I am totally desensitized to fear, and they think they're going to scare me. Why? They try to project their own fear onto others. And Bag Lady can't get nothing right, and neither can Catfish Calypso, and they can keep running their mouth, and I will keep showing that a large portion of the drama community creators are nothing more than just people that lie and run their mouth and grift normal people for cash using fake outrage. And I've set them up. Once again, why haven't I been doing a ton of Rich Life videos? Well, I'll do something funny or interesting if it's needed. But it's called a content pivot. I knew they would. So, I set it up to be interesting for you guys. And I'm going to set a lot of people up that run their mouth to make things interesting for you, so you get a ha-ha, and I get a ha-ha, because I don't care what Bag Lady says. And anybody that shows up here is in deep. We'll just say that. And I'm curious that, I guess it's weekend, they'll probably be hitting theirs, so, we'll get some incoherent ramblings from them, and I'll humiliate them some more. So everyone, please put your comments below, and have a wonderful night.